What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to Ambitiously the podcast. Hold on, let me make sure I got everything muted because we don't need no extra background noises tonight. Welcome to Ambitiously the podcast. I am your host, Labora Lee, aka Cat Mama, but I am that. I am what I am. We got a lot to talk about tonight, y'all. It's so much to unpack. It's crazy. Before I get started, though, a few things we have to break down tonight. First, thank you to Funky Ab Productions for this beautiful theme music that we play in the beginning of the podcast. Um, I love my theme music. Y'all don't know because y'all can't see me while it's going on, but I'll be in the background getting it in. So thank you, Funky Ab Productions, for the theme music. You are tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast. Check us out. Oh my goodness, we are available on all streaming sites, iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and so much more. Amazon Music, audio. We are everywhere right now. So check us out. Pandora. We are everywhere. So check us out. If you want to donate to the show, you can donate by going to Cash App and typing in $ capital L URLUCIDITY capital capital L URLUCIDITY. So that's how you donate to the show. I am going to bring that back eventually. If you want to be on the show as a guest, you can hit us up at ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. Our website is coming really soon. We've been doing good without a website, but me being in the marketing industry, I just always want to have a website available. So I think I cover all the bases as far as ads. Listen, y'all. So this week has been it hasn't been the best week, but it has not been the worst week either. The top of my week started crazy. I personally was dealing with demons of my own. I'm not happy about the behavior that I displayed on my behalf, and I prayed long and hard about it. I keep praying about it because I do have a relationship with the Most High. So I prayed about it, and I asked for forgiveness. I haven't talked to the other party involved yet, but eventually we are going to talk. So that's another thing. But then after that situation happened, another black man, y'all, gets shot. Let me take that back. Let me run that back. Another unarmed black man gets shot. And this time he gets shot in front of his kids. And I'm already tired of the stuff that I deal with in my own personal life. But as a black woman who loves a black man, I shouldn't have to worry every time he goes out the door. I should not be concerned about that. I shouldn't be like, and I find myself doing it, and he doesn't know that I do it because I don't really speak on it. But like, I shouldn't have to. Thanks, Uncle Baba. Hey, Bookie, love you. But I shouldn't have to. This is my uncle, y'all. Let me show him some love right now because he's been checking out the show. Thanks, Uncle Baba. Love you. But I shouldn't have to, every time my dude walks out of the door, be concerned about whether something is going to happen to him. It's getting my baby got her earbuds in. It's getting fucking ridiculous. Like, it's getting out of hand. So I want to show y'all a few things. But I wanted to start with this particular thing because it's every bit of what's going on in the United States right now. And the only way, I think this particular picture says it all. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. I might have to go on my email. Okay. Let me just go on my email because I don't want to waste any time on the situation. I think this picture says it all. It represents everything of what we are experiencing as African Americans. And I'm saying African American with some force behind my because we didn't ask to be here, yo. Like, we didn't ask for y'all to bring us here. We didn't ask for y'all to bring us here. And I'm trying to make it big enough so y'all don't see, because I actually sent it to my business email, and I do not want you guys to see what's in my business email because it's private content. But We didn't ask to be here. Y'all asked us. Y'all brought us here on a ship we didn't ask to be on. And then we had no choice but to be here. But the picture coming, y'all. If this is not everything about what is going on in America right now, what's been going on in America, I don't know if this picture couldn't have said it any better. Like, this is what we're experiencing right now. This is what we're dealing with right now. I literally watched this situation play out in Wisconsin. And I think that's the part that makes me so angry. You know, people say, black women, they so angry, they so this. Listen, we deal with a lot. Our men are out here getting killed in numbers, and now the target is on us and our kids. And we're tired of it. Like, I'm tired. So I felt like this picture right here was every bit of the representation, because basically this is what happened in Wisconsin. A black man got shot in front of his children. The white boy coming to Wisconsin, he not even from Wisconsin. He shoot up everything, and they had to go back to Illinois to get this dude. It's crazy. I'm gonna take this picture down because I'm too righteous for this. I get angry about it. And then this is the video that I'm about to show y'all. But now in America, finally, we're getting upset. Finally, the athletes that, well, I'm not gonna say all of them, because it's been a lot of athletes been fighting for the cause. But finally, the rest of you guys are getting on board. Finally, thank you. That's all we needed. Like, listen, this country runs on us, and y'all act like y'all don't know it. You can't have nothing in this country without the black man, the black woman. You can't have nothing in this country without us. That White House, that I'm not even going to talk about him, but that White House that every president sits in, it was built on the backs of slaves. Who were the slaves? African Americans. I'm just saying. So, like, stop playing with us, yo. Like, we tired. We are tired of you guys. We are tired of the slave mentality where people say, you got to do this, and you got to be like this, and you got to do this, and it say that you do it like this. Nah, that's not what it says. What it says is, if you want respect, give it. If you want somebody to treat you with some kind of dignity, then you have to give that back. You can't be mad that now we don't want, we tired of it and we fighting back. We're tired, yo. We are fucking tired. I'm excused. She got her earbuds in, thank God. My baby, I told her that's the deal now. She put her earbuds in, she can stay in for the podcast, because I'll be saying some stuff. But I want y'all to hear this video. I'm not going to share it, actually, because I don't have clearance to share it, but I am going to play the clip, and I do want you guys to hear it. So I'm going to move my mic, and I'm going to shut up for like 2 seconds so you guys can hear this clip. It's very... like, it's going down, y'all. It's really going down. And I'm here for it. Hold on. So let me get it adjusted.
If I'm even appropriate enough to say it, what the players are feeling and how they're feeling. And I haven't talked to any of the players. I'm just, but like coming in, even like driving here and getting into the studio, hearing calls and people talking. And for me, I think the biggest thing now is to kind of, as a black man, as a former player, I think it's best for me to support the players and just not be here tonight. And figure out what happens after that. I just don't show up. And I respect that. If I'm even appropriate.
So let me tell y'all something real quick. I respect Kenny so much. As a sports buff, like, I love sports. I love sports. I love sports. So as a sports buff, I personally love that he took a stand. But that's not all, y'all. It's happening. It's happening right now. Finally, people are not just looking at their paychecks anymore, which I feel like, to be honest, in heart of hearts, like, it probably could have, if, oh my goodness. And this one clip that I got earlier today, and I was like, yo, he is right. Let me see if I can find it for you guys right now. I'm sorry. And then the crazy part is, right now I'm going through a hiring process, right? Hold on, let me find the clip for you guys. And there's so much going on, and that's already a heavy load to deal with. And then my man real quick. Hold on. We get ready to get to my man because first of all, this dude right here, this made me cry actually the other day, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was in tears, like, oh my gosh, he is so right. And it just brought so many tears to my eyes. But I'm getting ready to share a clip real quick. Another clip. So y'all can, if you're not African American and you don't already know, you'll feel it. But I'm gonna play this clip right now. I'm not gonna show the video again because I don't want to get shadow banned, but I am gonna play the clip. You're gonna hear this man speak, and what he said speaks volumes to what we're going through right now. What he said, it just moved me so much. And I respect this man as a coach. I respect this man as once being, what he was. But listen to this, y'all. If you don't know who this is Doc Rivers.
Turns out to me is just watching the Republican convention, and they're spewing this fear, right? Like all you hear is Donald Trump and all of them talking about fear. We're the ones getting killed. We're the ones getting shot. We're the ones that we're denied to live in certain communities. We've been hung. We've been shot. And all you do is keep hearing about fear. It's amazing why we keep loving this country, and this country does not love us back. And it's really so sad. Like, I should just be a coach. And it's so often reminded of my color. It's just really sad. We got to do better. But we got to demand better. Like, it's funny. We protest and they send riot guards, right? They send people in riot.
Yeah, I'm not getting ready to listen to that all over again because I'm not going to lie to you. When I heard that piece originally, when I first pulled the clip and I listened to the clip, y'all, it brought so many tears to my eyes because that really is what we're going through. And it's messed up because a lot of people have a slave mentality, and it's not your fault that you have that mentality. You have that mentality because it's been generation of generation of generation of them making you feel like you're supposed to be a slave. I'm not blaming you for that. What I am going to say to you tonight, though, you're not going to make me feel like one. And I deal with colorism and racism within the industry, and I'm in marketing, and I own my own company. And please do not believe that none of that is easy. It's not easy. It's very hard as a Black woman who has a passion for marketing to thrive. But here's my contention. They're not going to stop me. I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to keep being successful. I don't care what color, what creed. Our clients going to get the best work ever. I don't. My staff is very diverse. We have people from, oh my goodness, Trinidad, Tobago, Jamaica, Guam, Missouri, California. Like, we hire people from so many levels and all different ethnic backgrounds. We don't discriminate. We love everybody. But knowing that we love everybody, what I'm saying is what you're not going to do is try to make me feel less than what I am. God said I'm great, and I am. So that's what it is. He made me in his image, and that's what it is. Man, there's so much going on. I got more, y'all. Like, today alone it's been exhausting. So you got this white boy, right, who goes to Wisconsin. Now, if this would have been us, y'all already know where it would have went next. But he goes to Wisconsin and he shoots protesters. That the protesters aren't doing anything. They're minding their business, standing for a cause. Because I'm a true believer. If you stand for something, you stand for nothing. They fighting for a cause. And here comes this random ass kid, this white boy from Illinois, shooting people. First of all, I need y'all to understand something. And I need to make this very clear. Based upon our rights as citizens, We are allowed to peacefully protest. Go learn the laws. So you mad because we saying something about it? We tired of being persecuted. We're tired of being abused. We're tired of people thinking that they have more power over us as individuals than they do. You don't have any power over us. God gave us all one thing, and that's free will. So if God gave me free will, how do you have power over me? You can't. I won't let you. I will not allow you to control what is me. Because if I do that, then I'm letting God down. God ordained me to do whatever it is that I do. Right, wrong, good, bad. That's what God, it was written. You don't control me. And I don't care who it is. White, black, aunt, uncle. No, I'm not the one to be controlled. I'm not. And I'm a fighter. I fight. And I fight hard. I don't like fighting. I really am a lover. But if you force me to that position where I have to fight, what I need you to know is that I will fight. I always tell people this one thing. I always keep this on my tongue. Do not break the glass and do not push the button. And once you push that button, it's a door and it's a bear in there. Don't poke the bear. It takes me a very long time to get to my breaking point. I mean, I hold stuff in, and that's not a good thing, but I do. So if I'm zapping, it's because somebody has pushed me to my breaking point. And that's what it is. And when I say push me to, you have to violate me in some kind of way for me to lose my mind. Gone are those days where people put stipulations on how you're supposed to be. I know in my world, gone are those days. Nobody's going to tell me how I'm supposed to be. I'm going to be how I'm supposed to be, which is the person that I am. I don't care about your guidelines. I don't care about what you say I should be. I don't care about none of that. What I should be as a black woman, I shouldn't be angry. I should be angry. You're killing our men. I should be very angry. I should be highly upset. I shouldn't have to worry about my spouse leaving out his house to go be an outstanding citizen because he don't do nothing that harms anybody. He don't break no laws and he don't do nothing to nobody. I shouldn't have to worry about if he walks outside of his house and the cops pull him over, whether or not he's going to get shot. And I worry about that all the time. I promise you, I worry about that all the time. And that's an issue for me. Why do we have to? I worry about my kid going outside to play, y'all. And I want her to have a free and active life. I want her to be able to step out the door and nobody bring harm to her. And I'm not just talking about the cops. I'm talking about a lot of our people too, because y'all still out here doing stupid stuff. It's not enough. It's not enough that we have to deal with police brutality. I turned on the news. No, actually, I didn't even turn on the news. I'm riding down the street with Babe. I want to say a day or two ago. We riding down the street, and it's my old neighborhood. I live not too far from my old neighborhood. We riding down the street. We get ready to go handle his, I like to ride with him when he handle business. Sometimes he out here working. What I'm saying. So we riding down the street. We go through Emerson Village, and guess what? It's like 5 or 6 police cars, an ambulance. A fire truck. The ambulance was already gone. It was something that was happening. I think he said it was a carjacking. I'm not sure. But that's what I'm saying, y'all. Like, you don't want to live. You don't want to live and be prosperous. You don't want to live and create something that is your own. You don't want to live and build your dreams. I never had the desire to work for anybody else. I always had the desire to work for myself. Whether I fail, whether I win, it's a reward regardless because it is mine. I built it. I'm not building somebody else's dream. I'm building my own. And that's been my whole thing through like everything. I want to build my own. So I need us to stop killing each other too, as well. I need us to stop killing each other. I need us to find some kind of unity so that we can build. Yeah, they did the Black Wall Street back in 1921. They did that. They won. They did that. They won. But this is 2020 going on 21. Different times. Our mentalities are different. We are not out here allowing y'all to do what y'all want to do to us anymore. I quit. I don't care. And the reason why I don't care is because I have a child. And I want her to always wear her crown. I don't want her thinking she got to bow down to anybody and she got to be a slave to anybody and she got to be somebody's Cinderella I don't want her thinking that. I don't want her thinking that because right now she has baby fat that she's like, I don't want anyone tainting my daughter. I don't. So I fight very hard for her. If I feel like you playing with her livelihood, I'm going to come for you and I'm going to bite your fucking head off because that's how I feel about it. I take my daughter very serious. I take her so serious that I don't bring anybody around her. I have to absolutely love you, which is why her and Babe have a great relationship. But I have to absolutely love you to bring you around my kid. And that's real. Like, I don't leave my kid with anybody. I have to absolutely trust you. I'm very protective of my kid. She right here in the room with me right now. Thank God she got on earbuds and she over there doing what she did. But that's what I'm saying, y'all. Like, I don't play with my kid. And so it's a damn shame that we can't even send our children outside to play. So I'm going to address us because we need to be addressed. Like, we're not going to sit here and baby step past it. There's a lot of us that's messed up. It's a lot of us that were raised in a situation that was messed up, and we bringing the patterns into the new situation. I refuse. I'm breaking the pattern now. My daughter will never deal with anything that my mother dealt with, anything that I dealt with, anything that her mother dealt with. She won't. I'm so adamant about fighting for my kid that she won't. And I work very hard. I'm working very hard to try to build for her. But what I'm not going to do is let nobody play with her ever. Her livelihood is not a toy. And so if you play with that, you're playing with me. I'm going to war. And that's just what it is. That's how I feel. I don't care who likes it. I don't care who don't like it. And if you have a problem with it, I'm telling you, I'll smack the shit out of you too. And that's just how I feel. I don't play about my child. So it's just crazy out here. Kenny, I'm so proud of you. But not only Kenny, not only Doc, and I'm not going to play no more clips because I don't want to have to explain this to you too. But not only Kenny, not only Doc, but now in the NFL, they're not playing right now. The NBA, a lot of games are not playing. A lot of people are like, you know what? We're tired of it because we are tired of it. We're tired of walking outside of our doors and not knowing if we're safe. And at the hands of the people who are supposed to protect and serve us. You want us to pay taxes. Y'all ride our ass. Right now we in Corona. Y'all act like it's the biggest issue in the world to take care of your people, where there's other countries out here right now that take care of their people. They're good. They're all right. But not America. That's too much like right. It's too much like right. The people don't love you, America, right now. It's not the country, the soil that we on. Because I love this country as far as that is concerned, because a lot of my roots come from here. Like I told y'all, I'm 91% African, 8% European, and 1% Native American. So somewhere in my heart is some love for America, right? But here's the thing. Y'all want us to love this country. Y'all want us to work hard. Y'all want us to get out here and just don't be lazy. Even though black people can never be lazy. We were slaves. How the fuck can we be lazy? How is that even possible? We've never been a lazy people. Y'all just labeled us as that, and then somewhere along the line, black folks started believing that shit, which is dumbass. And stop believing what they tell you. You are what you are. You know what you are. But thanks, Brad, for the love. But stop. Now is the time to organize. I'm not saying shoot nobody because that's not where I'm going at. But it's time to build. And we can't build if we keep fighting each other. We can't build if we keep trying to stop each other. We can't build if we keep that crab in the barrel syndrome going. We can't build. And that's why we haven't built. Because they told us that we shouldn't. Listen to the white man. Do what they say do. Be compliant. Be a slave. Be Cinderella. Be Cinderfella. Like, that's what they said do. And it's embedded in a lot of our households. And that's crazy. No, you cannot violate me. You cannot treat me any kind of way. You cannot think it's okay. No, it's not okay. So you shoot this black man in front of his kids. the state loses their mind because we already was dealing with the unrest anyway. We already had situations here in Baltimore. We had situations in St. Louis. Well, Ferguson. We had situations everywhere. Missouri, Minnesota, now Wisconsin. Cali is always happening. Cali is always happening in Texas. It's always happening. And we're tired. We're tired of wondering when we wake up the next morning if we are going to live. If we walk down the street and we're just walking to the store, are we going to be stopped? And in that process of being stopped, are we going to get shot? I don't want to worry about that. It's for not for mine, because now I live for her. I live for her. I don't even live for me no more, because she's the future, and I don't want that for her, y'all. I promise you, I don't. So let me take a break and show some love real quick, because it does anger me every day. So if you don't know, because I'm angry now, you are listening to Ambitious Leader Podcast. Thank you for all of my day ones. Hold on, I can get some shout outs real quick because I gotta calm down for a second. Because this is, I get tired of people telling you what you're supposed to be, how you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to carry it. No, you violate me, I'm violating you on sight. That's just what it is. I don't care. I don't care. I drag people. I don't care. I don't. I can fight. I will fight. I don't want to fight. I just want to love. But if you're going to make me go there, I will go there. So shout out to, I'm getting ready to go run down the list because I love this list. This is a beautiful list. Hold on. Let me make sure we're not on the 30. I want all episodes, because there's a lot of people that tune into this show and they show love and they show support. And so they show love and they show support. I'm going to show love and show support. So first, I think I'll deal with countries and territories, and then I'll hop to the cities. We are officially streaming in the U.S., of course. Thanks, guys. France, the Philippines, and Germany, as far as countries go. Now I'm about to break it down into cities. Shout out to my people in San Jose. Y'all have been day ones, and I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in whenever you do. Shout out to our people in Columbus, Ohio. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks. Shout out to my people in France. Also day ones. I love you guys. Thank you. Shout out to our people in DC and Virginia. Love you too. Thank you. And that's around the corner, so you know I love y'all. Shout out to our people in Norton Shores, Michigan. Thank you so much for tuning in. Shout out to our people in McKinney, Texas. I'm not sure if that's family, but I feel like it is. And if it is, thank you. Love you. Shout out to our listeners in Pikesville, Randallstown, Astor, Florida. Shout out to y'all. Love y'all. Shout out to our people in San Juan, Metro Manila. Yes, you heard me. They listening in Manila. Shout out to our people in Bavaria, Baltimore, Maryland, Essex, Suitland, Maryland, Philly, and Ashburn, Virginia. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for all of the love and support. Couldn't do it without y'all. That's the reason why I keep going, because y'all listen, and I feel like, you know what I mean, like y'all showing me love. So thank you guys for tuning in. This will be up tonight, by the way. Love you. So anyway, y'all, like it's just unrest is just bothering me. And like I said, I'm already battling my own demons that I got going on in my situation, and I'm not going to talk about it. What I will say is I did not like my behavior. I could have handled it a little bit differently, a lot of it differently, but y'all don't understand, this blackout is real. It is, and anybody can get it. All right, so with that being said, we're going to get back on this. So what I do love, now that we're talking about being angry and upset about all that's going on, but by getting to bed, get up there. You're not doing that. Get up there. All right, so what I will say is this. I'm sorry, y'all. My baby was falling asleep, and I need her to get in my bed and fall asleep and not on the floor because she was over there gone. It's okay. This is Tangled, though, huh? Take that. You know the technology running in here, but you're going to have to sleep at the bottom so you can reach it. But anyway, what I do love about the situation right now is this. All of the athletes are standing together. They're standing strong, which is what we probably needed in the beginning anyway, but everybody was scared about how that was going to affect their paycheck. Let's be honest. That's what they were afraid of. They were afraid that it was going to affect their money. And yeah, it would have, but I feel like you got to weather the storm to get to the clear skies. Like you have to weather that. Like you have to. Some people gonna have to take it out. Some people gonna have. Cat took it. Oh well, he didn't really because he still got paid. But some people are gonna have to take it out. And if y'all stand united, if y'all stand together, as far as celebrities and athletes are concerned, they can't take out everybody, y'all. It's just not even. If we all stood, they can't take us all out, and that's my point. But I do love what the NBA has going on right now. Explaining things is sometimes the best way to learn. I'm sorry, y'all. My employees, they're the best. And I just got an email, but I'm sorry, I'm not gonna check over emails. But you know, it probably should have been happened as far as the athletes are concerned. Like they probably should have been taking a stance, but not better late than never. I'm glad they are taking a stance right now. I'm glad they are standing for something. I am glad that they are finally speaking out. Hallelujah. I'm glad that they and I'm gonna show some love too tonight because we got a little love on the podcast. And so when we get love, I show love. But I think I'm glad that they're finally taking a stance. Hallelujah. Thank you. How many black men have to die? Yes. Open the door. What's that? I'm on podcast, baby. Huh. Take that. Which one is more? Oh, that's hair stuff. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. This one's feel more full. Go ahead. Bring it back when you finish. All right, thank you, baby. Because that guy stay in the bag. I told you what it's for. Sorry, y'all. My sister came in here, but and I did tell her I was gonna give her something before she leave out for work. But it's better late than never, y'all. We cannot. Nobody is perfect, and you know sometimes we have concerns about our well-being personally first before we worry about each other. But what I will say is this: I said it early in the podcast, and I'm gonna say it again. You got to stand for something, or you stand for nothing. I stand for something. I stand to be respected by all. I don't care who it is. I stand to be respected, and don't ask me for respect that you're not going to give back, because I'm not going to give it back. And so that's just what it is. But my child, I shouldn't fear for my child's safety. I shouldn't fear for my spouse's safety. I shouldn't fear for my sister's safety, my dad, my mom. I shouldn't fear for their safety. I should not be worried about whether or not they walk out the door and if they're going to make it home. I'm saying innocent black people are being slaughtered. We're being slaughtered. And so with that being said, I'm going to show some love real quick before I even dive into my anger issues or whatever. It's not anger issues. I'm just tired of us being persecuted. I really am. So shout out to Andre Shaw. Thank you for tuning in tonight, baby. This is the first time. Thanks. Shout out to David Raff Marcus. Listen, David Raff Marcus is always loved. Been loved from day one. Actually, you don't know. We used to work together. Shout out to my grandmother. Thank you, Mom, for tuning in, even though you shouldn't be tuning in. Get off of here, girl. And shout out to my Uncle Bubba for showing love. Oh, some more love? Hold on. I'm ready to give all the love. But shout out to my Uncle Bubba for tuning in. You know, family is all love, is all family. And I love it. Thank you, Uncle. Thank you. Shout out to Brother Jay. My day one, though. This is my homie. Like, even though we don't see each other no more, Brother Jay, I do appreciate you so much. You always show love to me. And so I'm going to always show you love, baby. Thanks. So let me get back to being the angry black woman that they say we are. Fuck it, I'm an angry black woman. You're not gonna keep killing our men, y'all. I need my black man. I need him to be where I am. I need him to be available. Where you going? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. I don't know what you're doing. You okay? You good now? All right. I need my black man. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't. It's a lot of women out here that go around. I don't need a nigga for nothing. I don't need a nigga, but I do need my black man. I need him. I need him. He makes me a better person. He helps me deal with the things that I need to deal with, like anger issues, because I could be very angry when I want to. The crazy part is we don't even fight. I be trying to find ways to pick fights because we don't fight. I'll be like, this is going to be our beef today. That's how serious that is. I need that perception that black men can't love to go away because they can. I need that perception that all black men are bad to go away. I need that perception, but that's the perception that they gave us. Nobody is going to admit that. That is the perception that they gave us to run with. And we've been running with that for a very long time. But what I can say is, oh, it's a piece of shits out here. But there are some very good black men. There are some very good fathers out here. There are some very amazing black men out here. And I'm going to need that to stop today, too. Because you can't fix the problem by still bashing black men. You can't. And you also, because black men, I'm going to get to y'all next. I ain't done with y'all. But you can't, hold on. We got some love. I got to read these comments. Oh, hey. All right. This another day one. Don't laugh, Wendell. It's not funny. Like, it's real. But you can't keep going out here bashing black men and then expecting them to treat you like a queen. That's not how that works. If you treat him like a king from day one, he'll treat you like a queen from day one. And that's that. Like, just we gotta get it together, y'all. Like, y'all getting on my fucking nerves with all this bullshit. God is looking at us and is probably like, yo, I don't even know what I did. Because it's a lot of bullshit. Oh, and I did want to address this one other thing because I saw this on the internet today. Let me see. Did I send it to myself? No, I ain't send it to myself. I'm going to read it. I didn't send it to myself because I didn't want to show it because I don't want to put who it is who shared the actual post. But I saved it because I wanted to address this. And it's very important. I saved it and I wanted to address it for many reasons. Let me start with this. Black men. I said I was coming back to y'all. I'm not going to read it yet. Black men. If you leave your children behind, if you're not there to raise your child, if you're not, it's specifically sons. If you leave your son in the care of their mother and you're not a part of raising that son, how do you really have room to talk about anything that she does? But now I'm going to read the post. I'm not going to say who it's from, but the question, I posed this to Babe the other night too. The question was, question for females. If you're in the mirror or on the phone, posing, putting on makeup, dressing up, and you have a son, and it is broken English, and your son, you have a son, and he's always watching you, don't you think feminizing him, especially if you're single, don't you think you're feminizing him, especially if you're a single mother? Let me tell you something. I've watched many black women be single mothers, put on makeup, do their hair, get fly real quick, take their son to the barbershop, take their son to football practice, basketball practice, whatever it is, and they never made it a point to feminize their son. How is me getting my situation together and looking decent? How is that feminizing my son? No, that's not how you feminize your son. If anything, that is teaching your son that he want a bad one. He wants somebody to look good. When he wake up, he want to roll over to a chick that look good. That's not because I put on makeup, because I dress myself up. Get the fuck out of here, yo. Get out of here, yo. No. So we're not supposed to be women because we feminize it. We're not feminizing ourselves. Everybody is not doing that. Holla at Charlize Theron. She fucking out here got little black boys dressing in dresses and pink swim bathing suits and shit. And no, that's not the truth. And I need y'all to stop that shit right now. We can't stop being women just because we have your sons. And if you want your sons to be extra masculine, then I suggest you get in the picture. Because women can't teach boys how to be men. How? We women. I can teach my daughter how to be a righteous woman, though. But I can't teach my son. I can do my best. But the best person to teach my son how to be a man is not me. It is his father. So no, I'm not taking credit for that. If my son wind up being what he is, I don't have a son, but I'm still going to love him regardless. Same thing with my daughter. Wherever she is, I still love her. I gave birth to her. You feel me? But I'm not going to let you blame black women for feminizing young men. I'm not going to let you do that because we can't be who we are because we have your sons. Get the fuck out of here, yo. I'm still going to be the woman I am. I like heels. I like to dress up. I like to do my hair. Sometimes, not in the summer. I hate the summer with makeup. I don't wear makeup in the summer. That's why y'all ain't seen me with no makeup recently. But I'm gonna do my hair. I'm gonna do my makeup. I'm gonna be fly. My son, if I had one, thank God I got a daughter. My daughter's gonna be fly. If I have a son, my son is gonna be fly. He gonna have, well, I don't know, because I want my son to be on his Samson. For real. Like, I'm all about boys having hair. And my son would have some beautiful hair. But even if I don't cut his hair, it's going to be done. It's going to be kept. He's still going to be a boy. I'm not going to be out here teaching him to be a girl. That's not what we do just because we like to wear makeup and do our hair and look in the mirror and make sure we right. You know why we got to do that? Because if we don't do that, y'all niggas going to talk about us. If we don't do that, we got to worry about, just sit it there, baby. We got to worry about you talking about us, saying stuff about us. Oh, she looked like this. That's why we do it. Because if we don't, then what? Then y'all, that's why don't nobody want you, because you don't keep yourself up. What do you want? Pick a fucking side. Pick a side. But the side that feminizing my son because I wear makeup and I do my hair, no, I'm not feminizing my son, y'all. Like, I'm not doing that to my son. My son is going to be every bit of a man. And thank God I don't have a boy. I don't have a son right now. So I'm really teaching her how to be a lady. But at the same time, some shit is just not tolerable, y'all. Like, some things, and it's like, I need people to stop thinking that they could just come at people any kind of way and we supposed to fit into the stereotype of what your grand illusion of what a person is supposed to be. I'm not going to be who you want me to be. I'm going to be who I'm going to be. Because that's how God wrote it. I'm not going to switch my life all the way around to cater to you. I got to worry about me. I got to worry about my kids or kids. I got to worry about my family. I cannot cater to anybody else but myself and my family. That might be the family that I'm building. That might not necessarily be blood, but it's whatever I perceive as my family. And I'm not going to fold. I'm not going to turn into what you want me to be. You put your hands on me, I'm smashing, because I can fight. I'm not worried about none of that. Like, I'm just not, you're not going to tell me what I'm supposed to be. I'm going to be who I'm going to be. And that's on the Most High. Like, I'm not, he didn't bring me onto this planet to be who you feel like I should be. No, I'm not going to stop doing my hair. No, I'm not going to stop doing my makeup. Well, I will in the summertime because it'll be hot and I don't like makeup in the summertime. But I'm not going to stop being who I am because I had your son. No. I'm not going to stop being who I am because I had your son and you decided to leave. No. I'm still going to be me, and I'm going to try to raise him to be the best man that he can be. But I'm still going to be me. You're not going to stop that. So that's how I feel about that. I think us as a people, we just got to get it together. We got to figure it out. We need to come together. We need to stop hating on each other. We need to figure out a way where we can build again. Because we had empires, but then they intervened into our situation and made us feel like we couldn't do it. They had us feeling like the only way we can make it is if we work for somebody else. If somebody else is our boss. But that's not true, yo. You can make it. You just got to work hard. I know I'm doing it right now. Like, you have to work hard. That's it. I'm not going to be anybody's slave. If I'm going to be a slave, I'm going to be a slave to me and my own. Like, because we want something really, really bad and we want to build our own. Like, that's it. And that's not to knock any other corporations. It's not the not corporate America. It's just, that's how I feel. I've always wanted to work for myself. I've always wanted to have my own business. I always wanted to call my own shots, and I wanted nobody to interfere with that. And so I stand on that still to this day. And I feel like that's part of the solution. If you have the confidence, if you have the drive, if you have the passion, you will be successful. But what you can't do, and I don't care what race you are, is let anybody tell you that you can't. Because there's going to be a lot of naysayers. It's going to be, even in your family, that's going to tell you can't do it. Don't listen to them. Yes, you can. You can do anything you fucking set your mind to. And that's a fact. So I wanted to address that. I saved that just so I could talk about that. Because I was like, what? We already dealing with all of the stuff out here. Corona, the racial tension. And now you're blaming us because we want to look nice. You're blaming us for wanting to look nice. That's why our sons are feminine. Listen, I don't think that's why Dwayne Wade, and I don't even, that's not my business. I don't really care, but I don't think that's why his son is feminine right now. I don't think it's because his mother was in the mirror posing and taking pictures and doing her makeup. I think that they made him feel like that was cool and it's acceptable, and they was going to love him regardless. I think that's what happened, and he ran with it, and now he doing what he do. But I do not think that because his mother, because we all know that situation, his mother don't even have custody of him. I don't think it's because his mother was in the mirror posing and doing her makeup is why he's feminine. That's not true. I need y'all to open your minds. Think outside of the box sometimes. So sometimes I do read this dude's post. Sometimes I don't. It has to make, like, if I'm reading a post, it has to make sense to me. And so Sean King says, the United States of America would clearly rather see the cities burn to the ground than to hold violent police accountable for their misconduct. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Look what happened in Minneapolis, St. Paul, all of that. Look what's happening in Wisconsin right now. And these are actually towns that usually don't deal with this kind of like craziness. Not in a long time, and not since before Jim Crow. They ain't really seen too much of that. And I'm telling you, it's crazy. So the Seattle Mariners decided that they wouldn't play tonight. And they were playing against the Padres. Even in baseball, solidarity is there. Who else? The WNBA. The WNBA is sending out all of their games tonight in protest of police brutality in this country. It's serious now, y'all. We tired. Nobody is trying to deal with somebody trying to keep us down and somebody trying to keep their foot on our neck. We're tired. We're tired, y'all. Like, I know I am. And I'm tired on many levels, but this is just one of those levels that I'm really exhausted from, like I'm tired on many. The Bucks, I'm sorry, I didn't talk about that. The Bucks walk out. The Bucks, the whole team, they walked out. I love this one right here. They walked out because everybody is in solidarity right now. Nobody is with the crap that y'all be like. You listen, nobody is with it. We're tired of being suppressed. We're tired of people telling us what we got to do and how we got to do it. We're tired. We're gods. We're kings. We're goddesses. We're kings. We're queens. Why are we being suppressed? So now we're tired of it, y'all. And personally, I am over all of the bullcrap. I am. It is frustrating. I don't want to wake up in the morning and look at the news and see that another black man has been shot or abused in some kind of way or killed. I don't want to wake up and turn on the news and another child has been brutally murdered for no reason at all. They didn't even get to live their fucking lives. Like, I'm tired of it, yo. I'm so exhausted. I am. And to be honest, I really don't hang out like that. I don't go, like, I stay to myself, really, because it's too much. It's too much. I can't take it. I cannot take it. I can't take people out here feeling like they have more control over me than I do. No, the hell you don't. God didn't give my free will to you. He gave it to me. No, I do what I want to do. And if you don't like it, oh, well. That's how I feel. And if you have a problem with it, you know where I am. See me. I'm just, no, I'm not, yo, I'm not. I quit. I'm not doing it no more. So whenever I say something out my mouth, you just got to take it or punch me in my face and we're going to fight. And that's what it is. That's the end of that. I'm standing for whatever I stand for. And nobody, I don't care who it is, nobody is going to tell me otherwise. Nobody's going to tell me what I'm supposed to be and how I'm supposed to be. I don't live I'm still here. I'm okay. I don't bother nobody. I don't do no harm to nobody. I don't even, listen. I go to the store and I come right back. If my kid is in the house with somebody and one of my family, I don't, like, listen, that's not what we do. So, nah, I'm going to do what I want. Period. So that's that. Yeah, it was just a heavy news week. And then it did kind of turn around because people are finally starting to wake up and see that the only way we can fight this battle is if we all come together. It can't be subsections. We have to stand firm and strong together. That's the only way we're going to win. I think I'm going to close this podcast real quick, but before I do, because I done went off tonight, y'all. I don't know what's going on. So there's a few things that I do want to bring to the table. Keep the fight up, y'all. Like we going to prevail eventually. Again, shout out to Funky Ave Productions for that beautiful theme music that we play at the beginning of this podcast. I love that song. I dance to it y'all don't see me, but y'all don't see it though. Of course, this is Ambitiously the podcast, and I hope that you guys tune in, keep tuning in. I appreciate it so much. Shout out to all of my people all over the world that's showing love. I appreciate it. If you want to check out the podcast and you missed anything or whatever, you can check us out on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Audio, Pandora. We're everywhere, so you can check us out on all of that. If you witness any suspect movement, as far as children, women, anybody who you feel like somebody is snatching them up, please call the National Human Trafficking Hotline. You can reach them at 1-888-737-7888. Again, that number is 1-888-737-7888. That's the human trafficking line, y'all. We got to watch out for each other right now. It's crazy out here. If you're feeling any kind of feelings where you feel like you don't want to be here anymore, please call this hotline. It's the prevention hotline for, when you're feeling that way. You can't say it because YouTube's going to get you. But the number is 1-800-273-8255. Again, that number is 1-800-273-8255. I'm sorry, y'all. It's the numbers, and I saying them over and over again, I get tongue-tied. Also, you need some marketing services. We are available. You can talk to one of our sales reps. They will contact you if you call them and you can't get through the line. Go to www.thelordlucidity.com. They are always available. Actually, our phone lines stay open now 24/7, although our main office closes at 10. We open at 10 a.m. and we close at 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and then Saturdays it's 11 to 5. But the lines are always open and somebody's going to answer. All right. So next, you want to donate to the show, drop us a cash app, $ capital LURLUCIDITY. Again, $ capital LURLUCIDITY. I couldn't get that out. It's tongue twisters. I can't. If you would like to be a guest on our show, you can email us at ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. We are very responsive. We respond very quickly. Our podcast runs on Mondays and Wednesdays. Our sister podcast, which is my producer's podcast, which is called Movie Slayer, will be airing this Friday. I will be a guest on that show as well. I'm also in the works of getting together a network, so that'll be fun as well. And once I get the network together, it'll be more than myself. I'm bringing in other talents, and we're going to see how we're going to build this network real quick. And I'm blessed to have the opportunity to build a network, so I'm gonna see where it goes. I meet with them, I think, next Tuesday. So I'll keep you guys posted if that happens. Let me see what they're talking about first. Again, thank you to everyone who tunes into this podcast. I love you guys so much. I wouldn't do it if you guys didn't keep listening. Check out Movie Slayer, the podcast, which is a new podcast, a sister podcast to this podcast. Is coming this Friday. I will be a special guest on that show. I can't wait. This is going to be a good one. And that's that. Thanks guys for tuning in, and I love y'all. Keep being strong, y'all. We gonna prevail. They ain't gonna stop us. Keep being strong, keep building, and that's what it is. And with that being said, good night.